Hello everybody, welcome back. We're going to be playing another game of League of Legends here, a Platinum 4 ranked support game. So let's go ahead and get back in it. I'm the strategy professor. For those of you who may not have seen any of my videos yet, welcome. I'm glad to have you. We do lots of videos on League of Legends and Warhammer as well, and we're going to be rolling out some educational videos very soon also. So lots of good stuff on how to write better, how to think more critically, how to get all A's in all your courses, how to get that job that you want by writing better cover letters. I have lots of great material coming up for you very soon on the channel. But there's already a lot of Total War Warhammer videos out there. If you've been thinking about buying that game or you've been playing it, we have legendary campaigns going for 4 of the 5 factions. I'm about to start a Chaos one as well and put that up there. I've been making some pre-made videos for that. I just want to make sure we get through about 8 solid episodes first before I post those up. It's because I don't want you to watch me, start a legendary campaign and I just die on turn 3 or something, which can happen for sure with legendary campaigns. So, but I think once I get moving on the campaign, once we get 10, 15 turns deep type of thing, I feel pretty confident that we'll be able to manage whatever situations show up. But anyways, give that a check if you're thinking about it. But we do lots of League of Legends here too, so if you're just here for League, that's fine. And what I can offer you that I think is different from a lot of other League content is I do full games every single episode. So you get to watch the entire game, and I give an in-depth analysis as well with every single episode that I do. So you get the in-depth analysis, and you get the full games, and they're all hand-selected by me. So they're all going to be good games. If it's a stomp, either way, if we just totally stomp them, or if they just totally stomp us, I don't post those games up. I only post games that are nice, competitive games that we learn things from, where I have lots of stuff to say, and I think we learn lots of lessons. Now, you can learn lessons from every single game, but I only want to post up good games for you guys, and we get good games quite frequently when I'm matchmaking lately. So hopefully we continue that trend here. As I said in the last video, that was a Tom Kinch video, I'm going to start trying to analyze other positions as well if I have a little bit of extra mental power to do that, like if we're just kind of hanging out in a fairly passive lane. So I think I want to ban Irelia if they don't say anything. Okay, I'll do Vlad then. Okay, what's this guy got all these question marks for? What is going? Okay, can I jungle please? Okay, so Bruce doesn't say that. I don't understand what's going on. So I'm just gonna ask. I was really confused because someone asked if someone could jungle, and then the jungler never said anything. This is a good point to make. Like, just be clear, guys, please, when you're in champ select. Like, don't troll people. Don't try to use a lot of humor online because you can confuse people. Because if people are genuinely not good at a role, or they want to troll, well, I'll just let him pick who he wants to pick. I do think Jhin is really good, but you have to be good with Jhin for him to be good. He's not an easy champ to play. But just be clear. Like, don't try to use a lot of humor. Don't troll. Don't try to confuse people, because I want to dodge. Like, if people don't get what they want and they're going to play a terrible game, or they're going to troll people, I want to dodge that game. I don't want to lose LP, and I'm willing to dodge that game. As I've said in a previous video, I have no problem dodging. You should dodge a healthy number of games. I mean, that's basically a free Just think of it as a way for you to save like 20 LP. Like you pay 3 LP to save 20 if it's going to be a terrible game. Okay, so we're versus a Karma, probably a Karma support. They don't have assassins yet. So I'm going to go with Nami here. Just so we can heal through Karma.
I decide which tide to bring.
So we have a Nami page. Okay, so it's a Karma middle and a Janna. I think Nami's still really good in a Janna. You just have to bait her shield out. Oh, Leona's a little bit harder to deal with. So I got kind of baited there. I thought that the Karma was going to be a support. It's still okay, but Leona historically is really good. So we need health and we need mana regen. There's health, or health and MR. Yes, I think that's it. Movement speed also helpful to stay out of just to try to dodge Leona hooks. This is a bad matchup. Yeah, this is extremely dangerous. I mean, this is almost dodge worthy, but probably not. I think we can still win. Yeah, we just have to survive because Zed should be able to just blow up this gen later in the game. I think Karma's pretty good into Zed, I'm not sure, but I think she's good into Zed. I don't know the Poppy Irelia matchup. I assume Irelia can beat Poppy up. Because they nerfed Poppy a few patches ago. I'm not 100% about that. Jax obviously scales very well. I don't know about Jax in the jungle, but what I do know is that he can't really apply a lot of early game pressure. So he's not going to be able to help us out early on. So, yeah, Tom Kench would have been much better here, but I didn't know they had the Leona. So I went with the information that I had. They had a Karma. If it was Karma in lane, Karma would destroy Tom Kench because she just has so much poke and he just couldn't heal through it. Especially with Jhin, because Karma could just slow him and then Jhin could root him, snare him, blow him up. So there really wasn't a good choice there. It would be hard. I mean, I guess Alistar probably would have been a good choice because then he has the heal against Karma, but he's also, and he has engage for Jhin, but he's also pretty good against Leona. So I think Alistar would have been the better pick if I would have just been thinking that Karma would be mid. Just because Nami hard counters Karma in lane, that's the thing. So I just didn't read between the lines well enough on that. I mean, I think we can still win. I think we can still do it for sure, but I should have foreseen that this could be a possibility. Now, Leona has not been a meta pick at all lately. Like, I haven't seen a Leona in a very long time, and she's one of the main reasons that Nami fell out of favor, or that I quit playing her as much, is because everyone was playing Leona. Or, yeah, because everyone stopped playing Thresh, then everyone started playing Leona. Because Thresh is a good counter to Leona. And Thresh was really popular when I was good with Nami. I think I want the coin line here. Yeah, I want the coin line. So, jury's still out on me on whether the whatever, the blue item that gives you the AP and damage on hit, whether that's better or whether the coin item is better on Nami. I think both of them are good now. What the coin item does, it gives you a little bit more tankiness. So you get 45 armor when you upgrade it all the way. And it gives you this nice speed boost, which is really good. So that'll help Zed, Irelia, Jax, all these people get to where they need to be to pick people, blow people up. Because speed boost just scales so well with Jax and Irelia. It also helps us get out of Leona stuff if we're going to get picked. So yeah, I think this is solid. Also, it gives cooldown reduction and a lot of, or not a lot, but a good chunk of mana regen. early on, so we're probably going to be in a losing lane, although it's an all-in losing lane, which is important to keep in mind. So I'm just going to take the heal first and just heal him. I could bubble all of them, but I think just the heal would be better. Give him a little bit of a heal. I thought he was going to smite it. I guess not. So yeah, they're going to push up, and you know she has Ignite, so she's obviously going to play this as a kill lane. So how we want to do this is we can't fight them. I can maybe get some poke in on them, maybe, early on, but we have to be extremely careful that she doesn't engage on us. We need to primarily save our bubble and heal. Now she's actually playing pretty far back in this bush right now, so we might be able to get some damage on Jhin. Have to sneak it in there because she's really out of position. She's playing this poorly. I just want to put damage on Jhin. Now Caitlyn can poke Leona out. Caitlyn's pretty good against Leona. That's bad. That seems to happen in a lot of games where they have a Darius. I've noticed they get killed at level 2 a lot. Yeah, so that's pretty bad. We just need to heal her up. I can't really do a lot about that either, unfortunately. I can just heal her up to full. When Jhin doesn't have his special shot, I need to just be getting hits on Jhin. Just try to counter him a little bit, just so they can't do that. Okay, so that's fine. I don't mind taking... I mean, it wasn't a great trade, but at least it wasn't on Kate, and I get to use my refillable now. Because I'm going to heal up when I W them. Oh, that was kind of a bad timing there. That's alright. So we don't need an E right now. I mean, E is useful, but I'd rather just have more heal. Have a much more efficient heal. Because her heal is pretty inefficient early on. Now Leona doesn't have Ignite though, so... Okay, good. Vengeance. Oh, dang it. Oops. Okay, so that's pretty decent. Let's heal her up. Leona's such a good champ that people just don't play. I need to play her more. The problem is oh, Leona could have got her there. The problem is that if you get camped by their jungler, then you're going to lose. We just don't have a strong pressure jungler, so it was a great pick. We are surviving it so far pretty well. The thing is, I have heal, so if they don't have Ignite, if they don't have a lot of kill pressure, then we can out-sustain them in lane. And Kate can actually farm from a pretty safe distance, so it's not that bad. Who's their jungler? Poppy's their jungler, okay. No, dang it, that's gonna be it. Well, no. Okay, so the bubble saved her. So if I had Ignite, we could have killed her, but there's no way I'm taking Ignite into this matchup. Yeah, they're just gonna back, that's fine. So she wants to go all the way up. I guess that's alright. Oh, okay. He wants to do that, huh? Oh, I need to get this pink. Just tell him I heard him, I respect the call, but we're gonna wait just a second on that.
An ally has been slain.
I think I actually want this, plus boots. I really want another fairy charm, but I'll wait on it, I guess. A pink, we'll do a pink. Actually, I've got it, basically, just a couple more seconds. The lane's pushed in, we're not losing that much pressure. This will just help me heal a lot more. Because we definitely want to Mikhail's this game. So we can cleanse Kate out of Leona. Okay, so let's just go ahead and... If you bubble somebody, also it speeds them up, if you didn't know that as a Nami player. So it's whenever anything hits an ally champion. So the bubble does technically hit you and speed you up. So you can bubble allies if you really need them to get somewhere quickly. It's kind of weird, but it can work. I'm really afraid this person's going to... Yeah, I thought she was going to do that. That's pretty annoying. But Kate got it in. It's fine. Okay, so I just need to put some... If I can get free hits in on that guy, I need to do it. Okay, so this is where... Okay, they warded it. So they warded it, whatever. Just the main threat here is them killing Kate, so I just need to watch that, but I do want to put damage on this. I don't have any wards, but I just want to heal them up while also putting damage on Kate. Where's the teleport coming in from? I thought I heard a teleport. Oh, never mind. Okay, so this should be some kills here. Okay, fine. That's fine. I'm gonna go put some pressure on mid tower. Heal up Zed. Is Darius gonna get top? No, we had teleports. That was a great move. I just want a little bit of experience. We can also pressure this Karma off this lane. Because Karma's gonna have to back. The bot's probably going to die here. So she should have backed up. I mean, I could have stayed with her, but we're going to get a lot of damage on this tower because Karma had to back because she's so low. And we want Zed to be able to open up and start roaming. That's fine. So we can actually, I think, make a play. I still have exhaust. Oh, God. Damn, that was... Sorry for the cussing there. That was so, so much damage. What? So now she's dead, too. I should have exhausted him immediately. I just didn't think he was going to do that much damage. Oh, that's really bad. Like, that damage was insane. He hit me like 4 times and I died. I'm just not used to taking hits from Jhin. So we want Mobies. We're running around a lot.
We are all tied to the ocean.
Actually, oh, I left the thing. I forgot I don't have Sightstone. Yeah, that's just me not being used to his damage. Okay, this is perfect. I want this. Get him, get him, get him, Kate. She's not gonna be able to get him, I don't think. It's close, but it's a lot of damage, but not quite enough. Yeah, they're gonna get top, I'm pretty sure. That's fine. So I think they had to back up. We might be able to get this tower. So I should have pinged Kate back when I was going mid. I mean, she should know like that I'm not there and she shouldn't be there. But once again, you know, you just want to communicate just more than you think you should, just to let people really know what's going on, because most people know the right decision, they just won't do it. And so if you actually just tell them, hey, you should probably back up because I'm not there, then they will. That's the power of suggestive selling. If you guys have ever been in any sort of sales industry, if you've ever worked in a restaurant or something, I can't really control this bush, so I'm not going to pink it, because they have it warded clearly. They've had it warded all game. But I just can't control it. They're just going to clear it, so I'm just going to ward up river a little bit. So we need them to engage. Something is warded. They know. I think they know. Can we 3v3? I don't know. I can't tell. Oh, I interrupted her. That was sweet. I won't say that was all planned. Some of that was planned. Not to interrupt the Leona, but just to make some plays. Alright, let me go ahead and... I don't want to get caught here, but at the same time... Did they teleport in? Zed should be able to get away, I think. Maybe not. Need to get out of here. I'm probably dead, Flash. Okay. Yeah, we should have just left. I don't know why people went in on that. But whatever, it's fine. It's what? One for one in a tower? So it ended up okay. It was really bad though. Why are they doing this? Like, they're way stronger. We saw them. Oh, they're gonna get a tower too, so now it's not worth it. They should have just gone back top and defended top. Okay, so we definitely need this. I would like to get this, but I just need more health, I think, at this point.
Quit flopping around.
Yeah, they have a really good team fight with like with Jax and Irelia. We really just want to be skirmishing,
Ride upon the waves.
because Leona in team fights is just so strong, but she's a lot less good in skirmishes. So we're good at objectives because we have Jax and Irelia. We're good at picks because we have Zed. And we're good at skirmishes. We're not good at team fights. We're okay at sieging.
Swim against the current.
Yeah, this is what we need to be doing. We're not good at defending sieges, but we are okay at sieging itself. We need to be splitting and just getting these objectives like this. No. God, is that gonna get caught again? Yep, and he's dead. Yeah, they're just way better at team fights. Okay, yeah, so just let him get over. I'm just actually going to use this just to clear, just to deal damage to the minions, which is kind of weird. Maybe I shouldn't. But we just don't have any good wave clear, other than Kate. So it's not good. We need Irelia big, and we need her to split. She's pretty big. Can she beat Darius one-on-one right now? Yeah, she can. What? She was stunned, and she can get out of stun and clear it in time. That's pretty sad. Yeah, we want to be splitting. So I just need this 4th ward also right now. Get a couple of pinks. So Zed keeps getting caught and dying a lot. So we just need to have pressure because they keep sending all the people at Zed. So we just need a yeah, we just need to split up. I don't really like skirmish comps. Simply because it's really, people don't understand how pressure works, and it's really hard to capitalize on that. Like, I think teamfight comps are just better for lower elo, and I consider this pretty low elo, honestly. So they are doing what they want to do. For the most part, Jin's not doing it, but most of them are just walking up the middle, and that's what they should be doing, because with the AoE from Darius, the AoE from Karma, the shields, the Leona, CC, like, they're just way better at team fighting. I don't think we want this. No. Like, we can't team fight them. Like, we want Zed to get opportunities to assassinate people, because all they're doing is just mobbing people. So Zed's running away, so we need, if we need someone up here. Like, we don't need to go to them for fights.
An enemy has been slain.
Like, this is alright, I guess. I mean, we need to get down here now, I guess. I don't like this at all, but... Yeah, see, we lose them, because they just zerg us, so... Dang it. God, I should have just saved the W and just spammed the W on Karma. I didn't need to bubble her there. So I'm just trying to explain it as well as I can. They just saw some visual evidence there that we can't win team fights. What is Leona even building? She's so strong. Zed must not have any lifesteal. No, he doesn't. So I just want to sweep this area, just try to get control of it. I mean, they're gonna walk it up middle because they have identified that that's their game. That's how they win. We don't have any wave clear. We don't have any pressure in the lanes. Bottom lane's doing okay, but Zed can actually clear lanes okay with his Q, but not great. Please don't go into that, Zed. Okay, so she stopped to get golems up top, which should not happen. This game's very hard. People don't understand. Why is she backing?
Sure as the top.
I don't get it. So I really just really doesn't understand the concept of a split push. Like, she's stopping to get golems. She's like, they're all at dragon. She's stopping at golem. She's just randomly backing halfway down the lane. Like, see, bottom lane is actually pushed up, so that's good. But we need Irelia top and Jax bottom, and we just need to split them up, like get them going different places, make them mess up with the communication. Yeah, we just can't win this.
You'll see my home again.
So this is a bad comp. I mean, because it's really, I mean, it can be a good comp, but it's really hard to execute in solo queue because people don't understand these concepts. They're a little bit advanced. Like, it doesn't seem hard, right? Like, you isolate because you're better at 1v1, so you try to put yourself in situations where you're going to get 1v1. But, it's really hard for people to get that. So I need things that'll help us against picks. I need more pinks also, but I'm just so broke because we just can't win anything right now. People are just dying like...
All tied to the ocean.
And I really hope Leona doesn't come back into style. I really hate that champion. I hate playing her because every time I play her, they know how to play against her. But every time they play her,
There's always another way.
they're probably going to get this tower. We just don't have enough clear. Irelia back, so they basically get this for free now. Just don't have the mana. So we need Jax bottom and Zed up here, because Zed actually has some clear. She's gonna push her into that wall, yep.
Ride on the wave.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to tell her, but obviously she just can't get it. So, I mean, you would think if you're a top lane or main, I mean, I don't know, maybe she was forced into it. I asked everyone if they were comfortable with their roles, but, and now she wants to go face check, like, all these bushes that are very easy baits. Don't, what are you trying to do? God, she's gonna get baited by this pink. It's warded. She's put at least 50% on dead. Okay, it's just Poppy, so Poppy also saw me clearing this, so she knows that at least I'm in the area. Yeah, they're all there.
Sure as
So we just need to stall. Just keep putting wards here. Like, this is why I don't like split comps at all in solo queue, but you have to, because we can't win team fights. Nope. We keep engaging, like we need to just not fight at all. Now Zed is going to get an inhibitor, probably bottom. Okay, Jackson's got base.
Team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah. So this is the comp that you want right here, where it's just mindless, you just run in, spam all your CC, and just win every team fight. Like, the split comp actually requires people to know what's going on, thinking, coordination, and that you just don't want to do that in solo queue.
Your turret has been destroyed.
But this is just the hand that we got dealt. Yeah. I'm wondering if I should even post this one up. I might post it up just to show you guys, because I think we can learn a good lesson about why split comp is bad in solo queue, and this is it. Even at the platinum level, if you guys notice, every single time what they were doing is we didn't have pressure in the lanes because people weren't splitting. So we didn't have pressure, and that means that we can't... Now, I don't understand. I've been winning a lot lately, and I don't get why I'm losing 20 and gaining 17. So I think I'm about 3 or 4 wins over par since I've come back. I feel like I've won at least 60% of the game since I've come back, if not more. It's probably just because I've been gone for so long that they just give you this penalty, and I don't understand why they would do that. But I mean, I want to look really quick. Let me just... So, ranked games since I've come back. Let's just take a look. So, okay, so all these are since I've come back. So, let's see. Ranked, not normals that I'm playing with friends. 1. Okay, so let's just count up the losses first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that just 4? 1, 2, 3, or 1, just 3. 1, 2, 3. These are normals. 3. Okay, so 3 losses, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins. 3 losses and 7 wins, and I've been, I think I came in at plat 30 when I got back. Maybe I was a little bit lower than that, but what did I say it was, 3 to 7? I can't remember. Anyways, I'm up a lot, so I should be up I feel like I should be up. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how it's going on. But anyway, so I'm winning like, I don't remember what numbers I called out, but I feel. So I know I had 3 losses. Sorry, I'm just going to go one more time. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. Okay, so 6 and 3. So that's 66% win rate since I've come back. And I feel like I've only gained like 20 LP. Is that right? I don't remember what I started at. But that seems a little weird because I'm winning, so usually you start getting those negatives when you lose a lot. So I don't know. Anyways, the main lesson from that game is why split comps are bad. So I can't go back and look at the end of the game stat sheet. But the stats don't matter as much. If you just notice what happened in that game, what happened. Irelia wasn't pressuring top. So what does that mean? That means they can go chase the Zed around. Zed was getting caught way too much. So first of all, that's on him. That's not on Irelia. But one of the main reasons he was getting caught was because they could send 3 people at him. Because there was no pressure in the top lane. We can pressure mid, but a lot of times they were pushing up mid quite a lot and then rotating to go kill Zed. And so the only lane that was open was top lane. And Irelia is a great duelist. Like, she can 1v1 almost anybody that late in the game. So there's no reason why she shouldn't be pushing that hard. Another problem with split push comps, though. So this guy just didn't know how to do it. So that's a huge risk of split push. So most people know, when Leona lands a CC, you go in and you use all your abilities and you kill whoever she CCs, right? So that's easy to understand conceptually for most people. It's a lot harder to understand why it's important to push top when you have a one-on-one advantage, because it pulls people over there to you, but you also have to ward so they don't actually catch you so you can run away. So that was a big problem, is sometimes she would push top and then she would get caught and die. Let me see what this guy has to say here. So this is my buddy who is gold 3 right now. So he's a good friend of mine. I've been playing for a long time. I think he's definitely been improving lately. I think he started this season in silver. So I think he's been learning a little bit and stepping up his game. So I'll definitely play with him some for sure and just kind of see how it's going. Let me just take a look here real quick. Remember, the most important thing to look for if you're scouting out whether or not you should duo with somebody, a lot of times, and I will duo with him because he's my good friend for a while, but we discuss why you shouldn't duo with people that are much lower than you in the last video. And it's not to be rude, it's not to be mean or anything like that. It's just statistically you're going to lose more games. So if you have friends that are lower elo, you should just do normals with them, if at all possible. Just say you're trying out new champs, try out new champs. Just have fun. That's what normals are for, having a good time. But you really shouldn't duo with people that can't currently play at the level that the game is going to be matched at, because you're statistically just going to lose more games. Let's see. But, I mean, you do get a little bit of an advantage. So if you can get on voice comms with them and communicate, or if you just have really good synergy, then those can be really good things that are intangible that can make it worthwhile. But a good way to just kind of see if someone's ready to step up a lot of times is their deaths. So deaths aren't everything. I've explained that, but in a prior video also, when I was talking about it, every death is preventable. Every single time you die, there's a thing you could have done to not die. So every death is preventable. People always say, oh, my teammate baited me and all this stuff. Well, you need to think critically and just think, okay, I shouldn't go do that. So every death is preventable. That doesn't mean you should end games with 0 deaths, but that does mean that, and just play super safe where you don't make any plays. But that does mean that if you're dying more than 3 times consistently in games, you need to rethink your strategy and just think, either I need to play a different champion. Maybe this champion's just not good in this meta. There's too many champions that can catch it. It's too immobile. Or maybe I'm following teammates into bad situations too much. Or maybe I'm overstaying too much after we take towers. Or maybe I'm trying to fight dragons and barons too much. Or maybe I'm trying to invade their jungle too much and getting caught out. There's just something that's that's not clicking correctly if you're getting more than 3 deaths consistently in games if you want to gain elo. And I know that's easy to say as a support because the support can play back, but really you can do that, and you should do that with every character. So it doesn't matter if you go 6 and 6 or whatever. Like, that's not good. You don't want a 1-0 KDA because that just means you're taking too many risks. So let's see. So I don't like this. 16 deaths, 13, 14. 7 and 6 are still high, but they're better than 16. 13, 4, 14. So even though he won this one, that's still very, very questionable. Like, he has his moment. Like, he's been my friend for a very long time, and he has his moments of greatness. I think that he gets frustrated at games sometimes, and he doesn't know how to switch gears at times. And it's really important to know if you're behind in a lane how to switch, how to not keep going all in and keep dying. It's really important to know how to change gears and just dial it back. Maybe you won't get as many kills, but you're not going to get as many deaths either. And so it just allows you to control the game a lot more. Because I know sometimes the mentality can be, well, I have to carry, I have to get a lot of kills because that's how I'm going to win, I have to carry. But if you're dying, that opens up the map so that they can get towers, they can pick other people, they can get barons, dragons, they can put up wards in your jungle. All kinds of really bad things happen when you die. So yes, if you kill them, that's good. But I still think that not dying yourself is even better, because ideally you should be, if you are the player that's truly carrying the game, you want to live. Because if they sacrifice someone that's not as good as you are, that you don't think it's as good as you are at this elo, if they sacrifice that person to kill you, then they're gaining a net advantage off of that. If you truly are the all-star player, if you're the one that deserves to be in a higher division, then you should be the MVP of your team. And that means that if you die, then that's worse than them dying. Just think of it like if you watch basketball or something like that. If someone is able to get your star player, someone's able to get LeBron or whoever in foul trouble by going up and getting double fouls with them, just messing with them in the lane, just getting under their skin, getting them frustrated, and then they get LeBron to get 3 fouls or something in the first quarter because they just keep mixing it up with them, even if it's double fouls, even if this secondary role player on the opposing team gets a double foul, it's way, way better for that team because they are eliminating a star player for a role player. And that's what you want to think of. If you truly are the star player on your team, you do not want to trade deaths for kills with the other player. Because yes, you're going to get some gold, and yes, you might be able to carry with it, but you're also out of the play. So you're not able to defend dragons, you're not able to defend barons, you're not able to be where you want to be. So it's not worth it, I don't think, to lose that. So yes, you are gaining gold, and they're gaining gold, but I just don't think it's worth it to trade. Okay, so I will duo with him some, but we'll do that on kind of a limited basis, I think, to start. Okay, so I mean, let's just look at mine here. And I know I play support, but this is the kind of stuff that you guys want. So I'm at about a 66% win rate right now since I've come back. Yes, I'm getting kind of screwed over by the LP system right now because I was absent for a month. I think that's what's doing that to me. I'm not sure. But anyways, let's just take a look. So 3, 3, 4. 4, if you notice, when I got 4, I lost the game. 3 here, I still lost it, but 4. 1, 6, it's too many on Tom Kench. That was a bad game, but we managed to win. 3, 4, 4, 4, 2, 2, 7, 7. This is one of the reasons why I stopped playing Zyra a lot. She's just too immobile. If you're behind, it's just too hard to come back and win. I've explained that in the Zyra video. Like, she's better than I thought she was, but she's still, and she just got a nerf. She still is not great for most team comps. She's a very niche, like 5th or 6th pick if you just really need AP damage and you have a great team fight and you're not going to get pressured out of lane. Like, there's a lot of ifs with her. And I died 7 times playing her. And I'm a pretty cautious player. You know, I try to, I consciously try to get 3 or less deaths. So that signals to me that this, either I'm not good with her anymore or that she's just not right for this meta. Potentially both. So even though I got a lot of kills, that's a fail, in my opinion. And I got a loss for it. Even though I had 7 kills, still got a loss. So that's definitely a fail. 4, 3, 8. I got 6 again here, so if you notice, that's another loss. 7 to 6. Doesn't matter, though, because I think I'm one of the most important players on the team, and I should have that mentality if I want to climb Elo. And so trading kills, not worth it. Even though I got a lot of gold, got a lot of items, not worth it. 0, 0, 1, 3. So that's what you want to look for. So 3 deaths or less. That's what you want to aim for. So that's what we learned this episode. 3 deaths or less should be your goal, and split comps are very bad because they require too much intelligence and planning for solo queue and coordination. Not just straight up intelligence, normal intelligence, but coordination. Like, you have to tell players, hey, I have teleport. Hey, I'm going to be splitting here. They have to be able to ward. You have to be able to get in and help them with deep wards. You have to have rotations. So if they send 3 people top, you have to be able to rotate and get dragon, or rotate into their and get a tower. Like, it's just way too much thinking. Whereas the just the team fight / pick comp is just much better because people understand. You land the CC, you kill them. That's it. So I think you just want to go for team fight, siege comps, or assassinate pick comps. Like, you don't want to go for these split comps, especially where you have 2 splitters. Like, we had Jax and Irelia, who both split. So if we just had... and Zed is also an assassinate character. So if we had a character that had a lot more wave clear, so if we had something like a that was also mobile, like a Karma would be really nice. And Ivia's not mobile, but she's pretty good. Just something that could clear waves would be much, much better. But anyways, as it is, pick or split comps, especially the 1-3-1 comp, which is what we had. That's how we should have played it ideally. Not really that great. Okay, so that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think I will post this up, even though it's a loss. I do like to post losses sometimes, because I think we can learn things. And I think the big lesson out of this one is don't play split comps in solo queue. And you guys just visually saw why, and I've explained it to death, but it just requires too much knowledge, and it's just really hard to pull off, especially at lower elos. Plat 4 is still pretty low. I mean, you see professional teams still mess up those split comps. So it's just too hard to do, especially because they had a Karma who speeds up, so it lets people get to places, do rotations really quickly, and Karma's a really popular pick in this meta. In fact, they first picked Karma, because that's why I picked Nami. So our team knew they had a Karma, and you should never try to do a split push comp into a Karma, just because it's just too much speed. This item's also becoming a lot more popular, the Talisman. Now, they didn't get it that game, but it's a lot more popular. So, yeah, they just have too much speed to mess with. Jhin can also chip in by just doing his ultimate from like halfway across the map. Yeah, it's just don't do it. Just don't do heavy split comps. Just think very carefully. Just say, hey, do we have enough wave clear? Do we have enough team fight? And if the answer is no, pick one of those things. Alright, so thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, even though it's a loss. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you learn a lot of things. If you enjoy the content, you want to know more. Subscriptions help keep you up to date. They also help bring fresh viewers in, which I say all the time, but that's really what we want to do, is build a community of people that are trying to improve their game. They love deep analysis with high quality games, and I think that was a fairly quality game because we were winning early on. I think we were at least even. It was only once we started splitting up inappropriately, like not having lane pressure and getting caught out, that it was bad. You want to split, but you don't want to get caught. So I think it's a good illustration of that. And you can also share this. So if you have friends that are trying to support, or they just want to know more about their decision making, like maybe they just don't understand split pushing, or maybe they just like a deeper level analysis, then by all means direct them over here. I would love to have them. I love comments, but let me know, speaking of comments, in the comments, what do you think of that? Like, is there something I could have done to help the team out more in that game? Like, should I have been more forceful with Irelia? Should I have just told her, get in the top lane? I mean, I kept saying it over and over again. And she just didn't understand it and just kept getting caught. So, I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I have reined in Zed more? Should I have told him to back up? I mean, I was trying to do all of these things. I just don't know what else I could do. I guess, like I said, I think picking Alistar would have potentially been better here. Although I think our laning phase was fine. We didn't die that much in lane. It was just outside of lane was when the problem started. But Alistar would have been a good pick here because he can heal through Karma, and in case they pick Leona, I would have a solution. I still don't think we would win that game with Alistar based on the gameplay of everyone else, but it would have at least been able to peel a little bit better. I don't know which support would have been able to win that team comp. Honestly, I have no idea the way they were playing it. I think we were going to lose no matter what we did. But I think Alistar would have been a step in the right direction. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you had a great time, and I hope to see you next episode. Have a wonderful evening.